The Diary of a Certified Psychopath. Off the crank. Clumps of coral pink daisies nestled tightly between the freshly creosoted posts of beige picket fences, below road signs on golden brown grassy verges, and huddled beside tree trunks cloaked in ornate Corinthian verdants, that whispered gentle incantations to welcome those ground-dwelling creepy slideys who sought protection from the beady eyes and prying beaks of ravenous apex scavengers. Such was the first positive experience that engaged my sharpened eyes and peeled ears on this bittersweet spring's final dawn, when towering cumulus mountains marched high over land and sea from the depths of an ever-darkening horizon. Armed with squalls they aimed to scatter across pebble-dashed beaches long before Earth's stellar luminary could melt their shadowy peaks, and ensure an uninterrupted service for all those eco-savvy launderers with baskets of materially diverse garments to air-dry. Observed a lone, late-blooming dandelion midway up New Road, defying its inevitable destiny to serve as one of Mother Nature's wayward timepieces, and commence its grey countdown to a summer that it hoped any instantly orphaned offspring would survive to savour a little more of next year. Some tame-tempered minutes later, near the centre of this aerobically nondescript roller derby, I safely slipstreamed an indisposed Ford Focus being towed on 5-foot chains by a battle-scarred embodiment of its namesake transit van. The shackled car's pilot was likely most displeased at having invested in both an ultra-efficient form of automotive transport, together with 50 kilowatt-hours of gridlocked electricity, only to then be forced to rely on Britain's quintessential carbon-belching diesel for a humiliating drag home. Or maybe to Burnley's Expedited Motorworks, specialising in advanced diagnostics and over-lunch repairs, where they would then be informed that the defective part either cannot be sourced, costs more than the car itself, and must be fitted by one of Ford's officially authorised mechanics to remain eligible for its third-party insurance plan, which doesn't cover routine wear and tear. The dim glimmer at the end of today's gloomy tunnel was my successful drop shipment of 3 Philips wall lights, branded under the company's now discontinued EcoMoods range, which used to offer a variety of conservational products engineered to provide the perfect ambient backdrop for a range of practical and recreational activities within a domestic environment, including home cinemas, gaming dens, therapeutic treatment rooms, or in this instance, provisionally allocated work and play space. These particular units were slashed to half price and acquired from our country's sole remaining supplier at the express request of my parental business partner, who desired them for fitting alongside 4 identical companions, but did not believe the e-tailer's stock levels were accurate, on account of a dubious Trustpilot rating and acutely mixed reviews. I'd identified the lamps by snapping a still of their numerical part reference, which was printed on a label affixed inside each specimen's aesthetic blade-shaped shroud, before employing Google to track down the exclusive source. Happily, the items I unpacked for conveyance following a painless ordering process and prompt next-day delivery were precisely those described, and an exact match for their siblings. The same sleek, low-profile design, robust build quality, and brushed chrome-plated chassis I'd observed both in the metal and on the website's manufacturer-enhanced photos. This stylishly machined minimalism was complemented with an LED bulb, emitting the soft, pearly glow necessary to tastefully illuminate a convivial game of darts, distinguish the green ball from the blue, or at least locate the light switch. Perhaps best of all, their combined peak power draw amounts to 77 watts, barely half the modest average that a heavy heart and 2 hollow legs hammered out over the course of 30 recuperative miles.